Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kate and I'm just a hopeless romantic that loves to read. So today I thought we could do maybe a reading vlog Christmas edition because I swear everyone has read this book but me, and I need to read this book because it's by one of my new all-time favorite authors that I really enjoyed this year, and that is B.K. Borison's Good Spirits. I am excited to read this. I've heard nothing but good things. I love BK Borison. I was introduced to her this year through First Time Caller. Loved that book. No notes. One of my favorite for this year. I Am a Hopeless Romantic, so that book fed my soul. I'm hoping that this one does too. I know that this is a paranormal kind of romance. So basically, Nolan Callahan intends to spend this holiday season exactly like every other, haunting the terrible people of Annapolis in his aimless existence as the ghost of Christmas past. Harriet York is a good person, or at least she tries to be. A people pleaser to her core, she always does what's expected of her. So when Nolan is assigned to the sweeter than candy canes antique shop owner for this holiday haunting, neither of them have any idea why. To escape one another, Harriet and Nolan must unravel the threads that bind them together, all by Christmas Eve. Ooh, sounds angsty. Hand in hand, they uncover each other's pasts, but why is it that Nolan doesn't want to let go? And might Harriet be the key to giving the ghost of Christmas past a future? Ooh, sounds saucy. So I'm assuming we're going time traveling in this and revisiting her pasts, but she's a good person and he haunts terrible people. So there might be another reason why he is assigned to her just from reading the preface there. And we go into his pasts, I think, too. I don't know how this is going to end because he's a ghost. You know, he's not alive and she is. So I don't know how this is going to go. However, I am excited to read it because I haven't picked up a Christmas read so far. Actually, no, that's a lie. I read Big Nick Energy by Kristen Bailey, God, in October. That was an ARC copy read. That was a good read. And I've listened to my book club reads, The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year. Not Christmassy, but it was a crime story that was placed in Christmas. Yeah, I think that's, yeah. It's more like a murder mystery kind of thing. It was fun. It was a good time. I'll give you my review another time, but we're going to read this. So grab a drink, get cozy, and let's read this book. Little check-in. I am 46 pages in. I've just started chapter 5 and the plot is plotting, okay? So we jump straight in with the first 50 pages, which is what you want. They've met, their agenda is set. Now we're going to start jumping into her pasts. I forgot how funny BK Borison's dialogue is, and the characters are just, they're just something else. They just got this little sprinkle of humor that is enjoyable. They are so enjoyable. But yeah, I will probably let you know how I'm going around 100 pages in, because that's when you can really tell if it's a good book or not, is within the first 100 pages. But so far, so good. Okay, so I'm now 110 pages in. I'm on to chapter 10, and they're getting frustrated. So they realize they're tethered together. They've been through a couple of memories. They've realized that she's a good person, and now he's frustrated. He was just a little mean just then. So hopefully he has some emotional intelligence to apologize in the next chapter. But yes, it is also getting a little steamy, a little saucy with the connection between them. There is clearly attraction. But yeah, so let's see how far I get in the next couple of hours, because I've been reading for about 4 or 5 hours and I'm only 100 pages in. I'm very much the person that will read a chapter or two, stop, move on, come back to it. I'm not the fastest reader in the world either. So for me to read 130 odd pages in a day is big, but I believe I can do it. I believe I can do it. So yeah, I'll get back to you. Okay, so I'm up to chapter 16, 158 pages into it, and these two are bickering like an old married couple, and they're definitely tethered for some unknown reason. We ventured into his past memory, and he totally freaked out, and she was just there for him. Like, she's such a good person. It's more like, is she there to grow and start putting herself first? And then is he there to feel again? Is he ready to move on into the afterlife? But yeah, but this line, I told her to change because if I had to watch the tiny strap of her camisole drift over her shoulder one more time, I was going to put my fist through a wall. Pajamas, those flimsy shorts with the slit on the side were not pajamas. She was wearing a garment constructed by the devil, designed specifically to bring men to their knees. So I'm talking about the writing that she does, but oh, it's just there's so many funny moments in this. I'm having such a good time, but yeah, they're definitely tethered in a way. We've gone to his past, we've done a few of her pasts. I don't know why we keep going to her past. I feel like it's more like showing her the people around her aren't good and she's a bit of a doormat. I don't know. Let's continue. Guys, I'm 200 pages in. I'm on to chapter 21, and Nolan is so sweet. He's turned from this frustrated, grumpy ghost to this just sweet marshmallow. And the tension is so good. Like, they know that they can't be together, obviously, because he's a ghost, she's human. So they're like, let's just enjoy it and give into the emotions and the feelings and the tension that's been building. So he finally kisses Harriet. He like uses his magic to make a mistletoe form above them because he wanted to kiss her. And they kissed, and it was beautiful. It was so beautiful. It was so sweet. He is so sweet right now, and I am loving it. So yeah, I'm going to have a little bit of snack. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So I've been reading for a bit. Yeah, I've still got a little bit of a chunk to go, 140, 50 odd pages to go. Hopefully I can finish it tonight. But yeah, I'm just enjoying this. I don't know where it's going, how it's going to end, and what's going to happen because he is a ghost. At the end of the day, he is a ghost, and I don't know what is going on, but I'm glad they're giving into the romance of it. Yeah, it's good. Okay, I am back. I honestly forgot to film last night. I fell asleep. I managed to get another 70 pages done and read. So good. We've finally found an object that is tethering these two together. So he has a compass that's in her antique shop. So don't know what the story is. I've literally stopped reading once I found that out. But yeah, I'm loving their emotional building and their chemistry, and the scenes are modest. Like the spice scenes are modest. It's like 1 to 2 pages explaining what they're doing. It's more about the feelings before and after and the dialogue before and after. So it's very, very modest. So I appreciate that. I don't need a book filled with spice. I don't need to read chapter on chapter on chapter. That's just me personally. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't need it. So I am loving that this is about the characters and their emotions and their dialogue, because that is what this book is about. It's very, very well written in that sense. And he admits that she is bringing him back to life, and I nearly cried. Actually, I got so teary-eyed when I read that line, and I was like, yeah, she is. But anyway, so I'm on chapter 27 now. Hopefully I can finish it today because I didn't finish it yesterday at all. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I can finish it today. In the next few hours, I'll sit down, just read it, and check back in a second. Okay, so I'm 300 pages in. I'm up to chapter 30. I've got about 50, 60 pages left. Oh my God, Harriet's family is so mean, so cruel, so manipulative. Like, they just shrunk her into like this teeny tiny little speck of a thing. I'm so glad that Nolan has forced her to not wear the colored dress that her mum has specifically asked her to wear, not have her hair straight and pinned back, but more curly and natural, free flowing down like she likes it. And she stands up for herself. Like, even her sister is like the walking imprint that she was meant to follow, becoming a lawyer. And it's just, that's her world. And like, I can just see the jealousy from her sister because she's gone out and Harriet's like, no, I don't want to be a lawyer. I want to do what I want. And she's owning it. She's coming into her own, and to have Nolan there to support her is just great. Like, these two, great. Still don't know how it's going to end between them, but yeah, I'm so proud of her. The character development is there and I am loving it. So I'm going to finish off the last 50, 60 pages, and then we can chat about this book as a whole. That is the ending that I needed. That is the ending. Oh, I nearly cried in that third last chapter. Oh, golly gosh. I need to process. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Good Spirits by BK Borison. 4.5 stars, 1.5 chilies. Yeah, wow. What a great cozy Christmas read with a twist, because obviously Nolan is the ghost of Christmas past and Harriet is the sweetest, most selfless person you will ever read about. It was great. I loved the fact that Nolan is honestly just trying to do his job. He haunts, he helps, and then he moves on. And then you've got Harriet, who has her own growth within this as well. So we have her past, his purpose, and together they just unpack so much between them. It's so, so good. So Harriet's character trope of being the people pleaser truly isn't my type normally, but in this it makes sense. And like her mother and her fear of not being good enough and shrinking herself, like, it is so relatable, honestly. If you've never felt like that in your life, you're lying to yourself. Because I feel like as a woman, you even shrink yourself from time to time just because of society. But I digress. And Nolan, like, dare I say it, he's so close to being perfect. He's gentle, he's soft, he's purpose driven, and just the quiet love that he has and the intentions that he gives to Harriet physically and emotionally was just such a beautiful read and well written. It was so beautiful. There's honestly no fluff in this at all. We have true trauma, grief, self acceptance, and learning to be yourself. Like, every scene mattered in this, every conversation mattered. Honestly, the idea of bringing the ghost of Christmas past with someone who needs to deal with their own stuff in the present was just a brilliant, brilliant concept and plot to have. I commend BK Borison for that so highly. And for a book that's nearly 370 odd pages, the pacing was perfect. No notes on that. If I could honestly describe this book in a few words, it'd be sweet, emotional, magical, and deeply human. I think that is what BK Borison does very well, in my opinion. When I read First Time Caller by her, that was so human. That was so relatable. This here, same thing. Highly recommend this book if you haven't read it yet. If you have, please comment below and let's chat. Yeah, so that was the reading vlog for this. I did it in 2 sittings instead of 1, which is fine. I'm not the fastest reader in the world, and that's okay. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you stuck around this long, please don't forget to like, subscribe, all the good things. I really had fun doing this. I might do this again with like another book. So if you have any recommendations, comment. If you want to follow me on my other platforms, I will leave my handle here, and you can come join the Bookish Chaos over there on TikTok and Instagram. But yeah, wherever you are in the world, I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are, and a Merry Christmas and happy reading. Bye.